So let's get started with our project. Today, we are going to work upon the insurance charges prediction, and here I have shared you with a data set. This data set comprises of the columns named. The first column is age. Okay, so age, as we know that it's been clearly mentioned here that what is the age of a person. Okay, then the next column is of gender. That means the insurance contractor, it could be like a gender, that could be male, female, whatsoever. Okay, whoever with the person is who's been going to get the insurance charges, or whatever be the cost. Okay, that has been based upon the kind of gender, whatever. Okay, male, female. Then the next one is BMI. See, BMI stands for the body mass index, and it represents, to understand your body weight, that are relatively, whether it is a high or low or whatsoever. So it has been defined as a ratio of your mass to the height square. Okay, that is mass in kg divided by the height. If we just represent it into the meter, so it will be kg per meter square. Okay, that is a ratio of height to weight, basically. Okay, using this height to weight, or but I told you that the body mass index. Okay, so it has been represented as your kg per meter square. All right. In general in general its value ranges from nearby 18.5 to 25, near around this is the range. Then the next thing is the children, that is the number of children which are been covered by the health insurance. Okay, or either I would say that it will be like number of dependents. And the next one is the region. Actually, this data set is of US data set. Okay, so here the regions will be covered for the residential area in the US. Either it will be like northeast, southeast, southwest, or northwest, whatsoever. Okay, so here we are having four categories, that is northeast, southeast, southwest, and the northwest. Okay, that is the regions, US regions. Okay, and the next one is the charges, that is the individual medical cost billed by the health insurance. Okay, so there is a big need right now. We are in a scenario that health insurance is very much important. Okay, so looking forward for the calamities or whatever be the disease or whatsoever. Okay, so the prediction of the charges, that what will be the claim for if we apply for the insurance related to anything. So this is certainly the charges. Okay, so in this data set, if I just do rewind again, that age is of the age of a person who's been going to get the benefits. Okay, then gender, that is either it's a male or a female. Then BMI, that is body mass index. Okay, it is the ratio of like height to weight. Okay, so weight will be in like kgs, and height will be in meters. So generally it has been in a range of 18 or 19 to 25. Okay, the next one is the children, or the number of dependents. Okay, the number of children a person, number of children covered by the health insurance. Okay, next one is the smoker. Okay, whether the person is going to smoke or not smoke, that is the next column. And the next one is the region. Okay, so we are having four regions, that is northeast, southeast, southwest, and the northwest. This is what we are having. And the last one is our target feature, that is the charges. Okay, so we are going to target the charges. What we are going to predict the charges on the basis of this data set. This will be our task. Okay, now by looking at the data sets, we need to plan something. That is, the first thing is the age. Okay, so age is in numerical format. Gender, it's a male, female. That is, it's a category. It's been looking straightforward. We are available with the two categories here. BMI, obviously, it's a numerical thing. It's a ratio of your height and weight. Okay, so it's been a height and weight ratio. It will be like mass, that is kg per meter square. So in the numerator we need to write the mass, okay, and denominator we need to write the height. So in general I'm just saying it's a ratio of height and weight, height to weight. That means weight in kg divided by mass in a meter, so square of the height, okay. So kg per meter square. Children, either a person is having a children 0 1 or whatsoever, so obviously it's a category. The next one is the smoker, that is again whether a person smokes or it doesn't smoke, so again it's a category, yes no. Region, southwest, southeastern, whatsoever, again it is a category, okay. And the last one is the charges, it's a numerical floating point values, you can see. Okay, so if our target variable is a charges, we need to look out for 4 1 2 3 4 5 6. These are our data for which we need to train our model, and then we need to check out which model is better suited to perform the regression, okay. Because this will be, if I'm going to say that it is a prediction thing, so obviously it's a problem of a regression, okay, because we need to perform the predictions. So definitely we'll see ahead that what will be the process and how this should be done. Now anyone is having doubt related to the data set, please let me know. This is a simple data set, we don't have too much parameters available here, and each and every parameter itself is giving you an idea that what does it represents. Now any doubt, please let me know.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, do you think children should be integer?
Which one?
Children, is it a category or you're saying?
A
I
category,
think
that means,
children.
yeah, yeah, it's an integer value. Category, that means 0 1 2
So
or 3.
it can't be a category. So
That
it's
means
a
it's a four
integer.
type. It's a four type actually. That's what I'm saying. Category. That means it's having four types: 0, 1, 2, 3. Though it is having, it's having integer values. Okay, it is having it.
Discrete
It is, yeah,
value.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
It
having
is a discrete value.
yeah, discrete value. It is having a discrete values. I'm saying category. That means four types. Either it is 0, either it 1, either 2, or either 3.
Why when we learn about a category, they are
Hmm.
defined types. So there could be more
Text.
children also.
Yeah.
So I think it should be rather treated as a numeric, but as an integer value,
Huh.
discrete value.
It's a
It
discrete
can't be
value.
in decimals.
No,
It's
no, it's not in decimal. No, no, no. It's not been decimal. It's represented also in a simple,
so
just
it
integer
so
values.
it, right.
Okay, there's this particular thing can't be an integer. We can't have a fraction values for the childrens.
And then, so as you said, a BMI is of US data. It could be in pounds, and the units could be
Uh,
a little different here because there the units are different.
hmm, hmm, hmm. Yeah, units are.
In pounds and inches could be the ratio there. So it does not matter here because it's
Uh,
just a numerical
just a
value.
numerical, yeah, that it doesn't matter. That's why for an understanding simple, that's why I told that, okay,
Right.
as you told about the weight, that is a bmi, that could be either it is a pound, and height should be
Inches,
some different, yeah, in inches, okay.
inches.
So that could be
Right.
also be the thing, but for our understanding, because here it's not been mentioned, just only because of the us I did told that region. Okay, either I could also told you that southwest, southeast, this can also be part of the india region also.
Right. ठीक है.
Okay, so
Fine.
just a simple
Because
sample
because
understanding.
uh, because because in the end, when we are making a statement, that time we will be using units. So that time
Yeah,
we have to be
yeah.
careful. It
Uh,
might affect
uh,
the prediction. Let's say if we say if
hmm.
the BMI is 27.9
Huh.
pounds by inches, then so it might affect our interpretations.
Okay.
Okay, might that,
Hmm.
but it does not matter here. I think the algorithm is not getting affected by that.
Yeah, yeah. Because actually, yeah, yeah, we need to work upon only the data which has been numerics in. Okay, so
Right.
yeah, so it doesn't makes any impact. Okay, and if you do talk about the children, as you told that category, that means I'm just going to say that we are having. How many types we are having? We are having 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, no, only four types we are available. So category I told in the sense of a type. Okay, only four types are there. Okay, and
As far as my knowledge,
though it's an integer value, yeah, it's an integer value, it's not been
right,
something. And there is
because
one more
normal,
thing, yeah, yeah, one more thing. Category, you said, sir, yes and no, this is basically category, and we represent category for the text. Okay.
right.
All right.
So it's a nominal. It's a
Yeah,
normal. Smoker is a nominal data,
yeah, yeah,
and children is it is a quantitative data. It is a
yeah,
discrete data.
yeah, discrete
Again,
data.
children cannot, because as per definition we cannot define children into categories. but it is a discrete value
Yeah.
as in quantitative terms.
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
when we're going to do some visual analysis for this particular thing, okay, so I'm going to represent how many children is having the age
great.
0, 1, and all these things. Same kind of
Right.
visualization has been made for the smoker also. Same kind of
Huh.
visualization is making for the southeast and all these things also.
Hmm.
Okay, so somehow what when we are going to do a code, then it will be understood as a form of a category. Okay, if you are having two
Right.
values or three values or four values, so I'm just saying in that respect it is just
Huh.
yeah, yeah. So that is a
Right.
yeah,
If you're trying to represent in a bar
yeah,
chart, then it is all right.
yeah.
But as for a definition, I felt that children cannot be a
No,
category
no, no,
because
no.
it can have we can have 10 children also.
Yeah, yeah,
Then
yeah.
it is
No,
unlimited.
then it will be some different case. Then it will be
Okay.
different case. Okay,
All right. Thank you.
all
Thank
right.
you.
So here are our certainly this is the data with some numerics,
And
with some text.
how many rows does it have?
That will check in our coding that how many rows.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
how many. See, columns is quite clear. If I need to show you how many
Hmm.
rows are there, so it will be like if I just scroll down. So it's 1339.
Hmm.
Okay, it's 1339.
And in
Okay,
fact, age also, they have written it as a discrete value.
that is correct.
Actually, but
See,
age cannot be 60 does
and,
not mean something. It could be in months also. It could
yeah,
be a
yeah, it
continuous
could be,
data.
yeah, it could be, yeah, it could be continuous. Hmm.
Just like charges, it could be any
Anything,
age. So
anything.
it's
Yeah,
a ratio scale data.
yeah, yeah. Actually, the data set which I have taken is what's been available as only I don't I didn't done any modifications over this particular data. Okay, so no
ठीक
modifications from my side as been available. I'm working on it.
ठीक Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, that is the case. Now, any further doubts related to it on the data? Please let me know. If it happens, then
Sir,
yeah, yeah.
sir, please explain this charges on.
Charges is amount or the cost. It is this amount or a cost. Okay, that means charges. That means it is individual medical cost billed by the health insurance.
Okay.
Okay, when you claim something.
Is it the premium or is it the yearly premium or is it the initial premium? We really do not know what.
Well, actually, it's not been mentioned exactly that what kind of charges, whether it will be. I guess it should have to be like a annual thing.
Okay.
Okay,
So
it
it
should.
could be an annual
Yeah,
premium
annual
for a
premium.
particular individual.
Yeah, for a
The
particular
insurance
individual.
policy, when we take
Mm-hmm.
insurance policies are for different things, for
Uh,
health and for different.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
really do not know the background of this
So
data.
background, yeah, it's basically for the
Yeah.
health. It's basically for the health. Okay, this is the initial background we can say related to the health.
Okay, we can assume some charges for
Because
something.
the
Then
reason is we can how we can target that this is for the health because the reason is there is one column smoker has been available. Okay, so we if you are including something related to the smoking and something that is going to impact your health only. Okay, so that's why I believe that this is the data set related to the your health insurance. Yes, any other doubt? Please let me know. Yes, Praveen. Any doubt, please?
I think we can proceed because
I guess.
these are the factors they've analyzed.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
there could be when I took insurance, there were many other
yeah, yeah,
parameters they had captured.
yeah, yeah. There
So
could be.
it could be just one case study, which you are basing your prediction of charges based on other five six category no variables.
Mm-hmm. See, there could be multiple variables also. Many variables can be there. As per the data availability right now with us, we are having 6 to 7 features available. We are targeting the charges. Okay, and the remaining other 6 features we are going to use for the
Correct.
predictions. Okay, because I guess here there is all the features which have been shown are been important. Either we talk about the age, whether we talk about gender or BMI, children, smoker, whatever be the region is, all the features will be important for us to perform the prediction for the charges. So there could be many things. A health insurance or any company we may ask you for. There could be various other parameters also. Okay, but
Right.
however, we are available with this some parameters, so we are going to perform that. However, the point is,
Okay.
we can use this as a reference again. I would say This kind of work we can use as a reference for multiple parameters
Right.
also. Okay, so um, let's proceed to the code, and this time there will be a different scenario, and the scenario will be I'm going to use PyCaret. So let me share you my coding part.
So you would be deploying this application in the Streamlit, है ना?
Oh
And this
yeah,
is
yeah,
going to
Streamlit.
be
No, that's yeah.
you will be
Hmm.
demonstrating us how to put this application in the Streamlit
Streamlit
website.
deployment will be there. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. If you could just explain about Streamlit also when you are doing that,
Sure,
would
sure.
be nice.
See, I did this code on the Kaggle. Okay, and the reason for me to do this code on the Kaggle, because as I did mention in the topic that I'm not going to perform a simple analysis. There will be this analysis requires a library that is called as PyCaret. Okay, and
Hmm.
if I do talk about the PyCaret, see PyCaret. Let us come ahead first. See, this is your Kaggle notebook, and when I prepare a new notebook on the Kaggle, I got this code, initial code. Okay, and this code comprises of two basic libraries, that is the NumPy and the Pandas. You very well know that NumPy has been used for your linear algebra, linear algebraic. If you want to perform the operations, then NumPy has been used. And Pandas is something because I need to convert the data into the data frame, and I'm going to perform the operations over the data frame. So that's why I need to get the Pandas also. Okay, so NumPy and Pandas are being available here. Then the next thing is because I'm working on the Kaggle, so definitely I should have the path. Okay, so for that purpose here already a predefined code has been available, that is import path and directory name and all such things from file. I need to get the path from the OS, and I need to join the path to the OS, and all these things I need to do. Then only I can perform any operations. Okay, so for input files are available read only. Okay, and we can write up to 20 GB into the current directory. It's all already available in the Kaggle. Okay, we can write the temporary files to the Kaggle and whatsoever. Okay, so now here I need to upload some data set if it has been required, or if I need to download something which has been processed, then this all I can do here on the Kaggle notebook.
This any user can do.
Yeah, yeah,
Anyone can have a create a
obviously.
profile.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, anyone can do. I hope if you guys are having Kaggle account and if you have worked on the Kaggle, so I think this should not be new, something new, but yeah, okay, anyone can do. Now the next thing is now I need to install PyCaret. So let me explain you about the PyCaret first. Okay, how to deploy the models using PyCaret, and what exactly it means, and why it has been what is the importance of this library. See, I did mention here the installation of PyCaret. See, the reason is why I'm not working on my Jupyter notebook, because basically when I do the projects, I do work upon the Jupyter notebook on the local host. But there is an issue, because when I'm going to install this PyCaret on my Jupyter notebook, it's having dependencies which my system doesn't allow. I tried many times to install the things on the PyCaret. There are certain libraries which been always been created issue for me. For example, if I do talk about the Torch Vision, Torch, CUDA, okay, when I'm going to work with the computer vision projects also, so they are not been supported by the system. Okay, so same case happened with the PyCaret also. Okay, so for that reason, I need additional resources. So either I could have worked on the Google Colab, or either could have I could have worked on the Kaggle. These are the two options already available with me. Okay, so I decided to work upon the Kaggle. Okay, so Kaggle, this PyCaret. See, PyCaret is an open source, low code machine learning library. Open source, low code machine learning library, and when we do any project on machine learning, we do lot and lot of stuff. Okay, we do EDA and pre-processing, and then analysis, and then what many things we used to do. But the aim of this library, PyCaret, is to reduce the time needed for experimenting with different machine learning models. Okay, basically it helps a data scientist to perform any kind of experiments quick, end-to-end projects very quickly. Okay, and since it is a low code library, it is much more productive, and we do not have to spend a lot of time over the code. Okay, and we can just decide which model will be required for us to perform the prediction. Okay, because it will give you uh, the list of all the models. Okay, and it will also tell you that okay, this model is perfect for this particular kind of data, you can proceed ahead with the model. Okay, so it helps us in data pre-processing. It trains multiple models and outputs and everything. It give you it consider all the performance by taking the precision, recall, F1 score, and it analyze and interprets everything. Okay, and just only I think 4 to 5 lines of code only, we can perform all this task in just 4 to 5 lines only with the help of PyCaret. Okay, so I have installed the PyCaret here first, and I hope you can see that. And this is the syntax or the command which you need to write for the installation. Okay, so it took all this. You can see that there are many dependencies which are required to install the PyCaret. Okay, and if any of the dependency doesn't be supported by your system, then you're gone, it is unsuccessful. Okay, so that is why I use this Kaggle support. Fine, so after the installation of my PyCaret, I imported the PyCaret. Okay, import this thing, and then I took my data frame also. So what you need to do, is here you can see on the right hand side there is an option add data. Okay, here on the right hand side you can see that there is an option called as add data. Okay, so you can add data from here. You can upload your CSV file over here, and then after uploading of its CSV file, you can see that insurance.csv file has been available here. If I do click copy to file path, it will be copied, and it should have to be paste here. Okay, so this is how I can give a path to any of the file which I did uploaded on the Kaggle. Okay, so I uploaded my insurance.csv file, and this is how I'm giving the name df to it. This will be my data frame. After that, see, there are again I just straightforward go to what a PyCaret can do. Okay, see, PyCaret can perform classification, PyCaret can perform regression, PyCaret can perform anomaly detection. Anomaly, that means that outlier thing in your data set, anomalies. Okay, PyCaret can perform clustering over your data. So all the tasks PyCaret can perform. Okay, so at the present we are in a mode that we need to perform the regression analysis.
Sir, can you increase the font size a little bit?
Okay, sure, yeah. Now is it okay? Now is it okay?
Yeah, fine. Sir, increase.
Okay, increase further. Okay. Hold on, wait.
Does it do the data cleaning also, this
Yeah,
PyCaret?
everything.
So here you are taking this data to be
Just
corrected this day.
yeah. PyCaret.
So how
See,
about missing values, and
so
probably transforming
it
data?
will. I will let you know how the PyCaret works. Okay, let me just going ahead. First, make the screen visible to all. Okay, so yeah, right now. Is it okay now to be visible? Is that okay? Now, please let me know. Is it okay?
Yeah,
It's all.
right now it's okay, but in video recording the font will be
Uh,
very small. That's why we
so
cannot.
you'll have
Okay.
to change the layout somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Go to change layout and say sidebar. Probably it will
So
help.
let's see.
If you go to Google Meet,
Mm-hmm.
and if you say change layout
So I
sidebar,
can sidebar.
you
I guess that will be okay. Yeah, I guess this is
so that
okay.
actually the
Is
names comes on the
yeah.
right side, so it's
Mhm.
more area to the visual part.
So I hope this is okay now.
Everyone has to do
I have used the sidebar. I have used from my side. Is it visible?
every, yeah, we can see a very little part of the code, so we can just see 3 lines as of now.
Yeah.
So
Right now I'm
that is
just presenting. Yeah. 3 lines only.
right.
Okay. So the thing is, PyCaret dot regression import star. See, regression analysis we need to do. We need to look out for the charges. So here the task is I need to take all the regression models which has been used for the performing the analysis. Okay, so PyCaret dot regression, because PyCaret comprises of all clustering, classification, regression, anomaly detection, whatever the libraries which are been required, it comprises of the in bunch of all these libraries. Okay, so PyCaret dot regression import star, and it's going to take all the regression the models which are been required. Then what next I need to do is I need to perform a setup. Okay, I need to perform a setup. This is the command which we need to perform the next with the PyCaret. That is, it is mandatory step that should be done before any machine learning experiment. Okay, in the setup we need to assign that, okay, the data which you are going to give is your df. This is the data frame you need to give, and your target variable is the charges. Okay, so I need to set up my this particular thing in the PyCaret, that what the data I'm going to give and what is my target variable accordingly. Okay, so it helps in all your activities which is going to be, because the question just asked to me whether it's been performing a data cleaning or whatsoever. So you can see in the setup that um, it will create a session ID basically. This could be the name of the session id. Okay, any session id it will assign from itself, that is 5585. Then the target value will be the charge, so it's assigning target. The data type and the target type will be its need to perform the regression. So it will be a summary or a story, short, that what we need to perform on the basis of this PyCaret. Okay, so I'm taking a regression model here. Okay, any importing everything which has been available in the regression. Okay, and then I'm setting up with my data and on my target variable. This is what I'm going to do. Okay, so the target type is your regression. Data shape, that is 1338, and the 10 the columns has been available here. Train data shape is 93610. Test data shape is 4010. Okay, so whatever the data I have imported here, that is showing accordingly. Though we know that sir, when you have shared your data set, that means I guess there would be 7 columns only. I hope if you are not mistaken. Okay, 6 columns related to your one is your let me have age, gender, BMI, children, smoker, region, and the charges. We are just having only this much columns only. But here, when I'm just going to put up in front of you, it's showing that there are 10 columns. Okay, here there are 10 columns. Okay, so according to the data set, it picked. Okay, the data shape it picked 1338, 10, and 936, 10. This is the train data, and this is the test data. It automatically decided. Ordinal features 2, numeric features 3, categorical features 3. Okay,
So it created dummy variables, isn't it?
yeah,
From the category
yeah,
values, it created a dummy
dummy,
columns, you
yeah, dummy. Okay, then it pre-process is true, and it's taking imputations, categorical, numerical, or whatever. It will going to apply one hot encoding 5. Okay, one hot encoding 5, it did apply. Means it, when you are going to set up that this is the data, this is the target, whatever the things it need to apply, ये पूरा it will going to create कि क्या क्या मुझे करना है. ओके, अपने आप ये इसने कर लिया. ठीक है, बट व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू कोड फॉर योरसेल्फ, तो आप यू नीड टू डिसाइड दीज आर द वेरिएबल्स एंड दिस इज द टास्क आई नीड टू डू एंड दिस. बट यहाँ पर ये जो लाइब्रेरी है उसने खुद ने पूरा की पूरा इट हैज क्रिएटेड द कंप्लीट स्ट्रक्चर पाइकरेट. एंड टिल नाउ अभी तो मैंने कुछ कर ही नहीं था. जस्ट व्हाट आई डिड, जस्ट आई इंपोर्टेड माय रिग्रेशन थिंग एंड जस्ट आई सेटअप माय डेटा एंड द टारगेट थिंग, और इसने पूरा की पूरा बना लिया अपने हिसाब से. ऐसा ऐसा करना पड़ेगा मुझे.
So these are hyperparameters
Yeah. Yes.
which can be set also at
Yeah,
the time of model creation.
yes. These are the hyperparameters can be set. Okay, तो अभी उसने एक विजुअलाइजेशन कर लिया. अब आगे हम वी आर गोइंग टू प्रोसीड अहेड. क्या करना है नेक्स्ट? फिर क्या हुआ? द नेक्स्ट थिंग इज कंपेयर द मॉडल्स. अच्छा, आपने एक बार व्हेन यू ऑल हैव बीन क्रिएटेड कि यार यू हैव गिवन द डेटा, ओके, यू हैव गिवन द टारगेट. अब व्हाट शुड बी डन? तो ये जो स्टेप्स हैं आपको यहाँ पर मेंशन करे, ये आपको करना पड़ते. दिस यू नीड टू डू व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू परफॉर्म द मशीन लर्निंग कोड. ये पूरा आप जब करते, तो आप जब ट्रेन टेस्ट स्प्लिट में भी आपको करना पड़ता, शेप आपको देखने पड़ते. ओके, यू नीड टू क्रिएट कि कितना न्यूमेरिकल, कितने कैटेगरिकल फीचर्स थे. आपको ऑब्वियसली वन हॉट एनकोडिंग लगाना पड़ेगी, एनकोडिंग मेथड जो भी है व्हाटसोएवर आपको ये सब लगाना पड़ेगा. Okay, and then फिर आप जाके अपना when you are going to do for the analysis related to the models, लेकिन यहाँ उसने क्या कर लिया, पाईकैरेट ने पहले से ही पूरा एक विजुअल पूरा कर लिया, आपके सामने टेबल बना के दे दी कि ये सारी चीजें होंगी. ओके, बाय जस्ट चेकिंग द डेटा, ये करना पड़ेगा उसको. ओके, अब क्या हुआ, सीधा कंपेयर मॉडल्स. देयर इज अ मेथड दैट कॉल्ड एज अ कंपेयर मॉडल. अब ये सारे रिग्रेशन मॉडल उठा लेगा, इट विल पिक ऑल द रिग्रेशन मॉडल्स. ओके, और एक एक को कंपेयर करके देखेगा कि क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं. तो ऊपर जैसे हमने बोला इन द अबाउट थिंग विच आई डिड एक्सप्लेन्ड कि ये क्या क्या कर रहा है बेसिकली, तो उसके कुछ जो खास पॉइंट्स है, इट इज going to decide that which data type is correct, क्या क्या फीचर, what is the data type of the features, this is what been done. data cleaning, data preparation, ये भी जैसे क्वेश्चन केम, सर also asked me the question कि ये कर लेगा क्या अपने आप ही, तो ये कर लेगा. इट ऑटोमेटिकली imputes मिसिंग वैल्यूज, पता लगा लेगा कौन सी क्या मिसिंग वैल्यूज, उनके साथ क्या करना है मुझे. PyCaret कर सकता है, उसकी पूरी है ये. ओके, तो ऑल द न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यूज आर इम्प्यूटेशन, तभी इम्प्यूटेड वर्ड बोला है ना, तो उसने पता करा कि कोई मिसिंग वैल्यूज हैं क्या, यदि हैं तो व्हाट आई नीड टू रिप्लेस देम विद द मीन, मीडियन, मोड, व्हाटसोएवर. और कैटेगरिकल वैल्यू है तो उनको भी वो इम्प्यूट करेगा वहां पर भी यदि कोई इशू है तो. Okay, and then whether it has been data cleaning and the data preparation part, whatever be the missing values, whatever be the duplicates, whatsoever been present in your data set, it's been all made performed clear with the help of the PyCaret. After doing all this analysis, it will perform your train test split out. It will split your data into either 70-30%, whatever be the size. In general, we can understand that 70% will be training, 30% will be the testing data it will going to have. And here in your table also, if I do say that okay, this is your train shape and this is your test shape, so this is, I believe that 70-30% ratio it has been taken here. Okay, and the next thing is it will going to perform the hyper parameter optimization also using the threefold cross validation technique. Okay, so ye bhi wo, this will also been performed by your PyCaret. So everything which you do one by one in your machine learning project, PyCaret automatically perform all this step in one go. So if someone says, okay, we are in a hurry, just prepare project, ML project, so PyCaret is something which you can use to have an idea, okay, which model has been required and what to be perform the predictions.
So PyCaret was not there initially. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
it's a recent creation of
Yeah,
library,
yeah,
no? Is
yeah,
it?
yeah. That is why. See, I haven't used this, though I was using it for my projects previously related to the anomaly detections. Okay, and
Mhm.
but I haven't in any of my live project. I haven't demonstrated this PyCaret. This is for the first time I'm been demonstrating the PyCaret.
So
So what?
what happens to the, sorry, you want to say something?
Mhm.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
Archana,
what about the EDA part? I mean,
Yeah,
how it takes care
see,
of the EDA?
See, EDA part, if you want to do we will be doing analysis ahead after PyCaret also. We'll doing separate
Mhm.
analysis also. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, we'll do it ahead because we're not going to go with just only 4 to 5 steps and finish the project. We are going to do analysis from our side also separately. Okay, because the
Mhm.
point is in one table it has shown, okay, these are the possibilities which I have checked after analyzing the data. This is what I will do. Okay, it told. Okay, now now if you want to do further analysis from your side, don't use PyCaret and do the simple analysis from your side. Yes, any other doubt, please let me
what
know.
happens to what happens to the traditional way of doing linear regression through
Huh?
stats model and sklearn, which we used to do?
Uh-huh. That will.
So how do you think we should stop using those things and then rather adopt PyCaret as our
Uh,
the main method for doing modeling? Because
oh,
this looks very easy and
this looks
very
very easy.
simple. In 4-5 steps it is doing everything for you. We don't have to worry about imputation and doing train tenant test set. It is doing everything on its own.
Everything it's been
So
doing on its own. Yeah.
which used to take maybe 50-60 lines, it is happening in 3 lines only.
3 lines
So
only. Yes.
sometime it really surprises you that how whether all these steps have been fulfilled, because it was not easy to really learn and understand all that part. Every step had something. And also regarding the assumptions of linear regression, which are very complicated at times.
Hmm.
So how do you test for that also
See, the point
based on
is,
that?
yeah. See, the point is, if we go step by step, that is something which we always require, and this is the that is a true learning. Okay, and as I initially told when I was explaining the PyCaret, that if you are in a hurry and if you want to decide that, okay, if this is the data set and what kind of model I've been required for it to perform the analysis. So later, if I just do share here the compare models, okay, compare models, it will give you whatever the mean error, mean square error, RMSE and R2 square, RMSLE, everything, all the errors and what should be been required. Okay, it will give you for each and every regression model. Okay, so if I do talk about gradient boosting regressor, cat boosting, if we do analysis from our side, we never look for these kind of regression models also. For example, light GBM XG. Okay, XG boost is fine. ET extra tree regressor, EDA boost regressor, ridge, lesso least angle regression, Bayesian ridge, linear regression, least angle regression, lasso regression, everything, or whatever the regression models been available, it will summarize all here when we are going to compare the models. Just only one simple statement: compare models. That's it. From here, now from here, you found that, okay, GBR is been good enough for this my particular data set. Because if you don't if you do the analysis from your side, the 3 to 4 models are been good known to you. Okay, for the regression, it may be like your linear regression, it may be your lesser regression, might be decision tree regressor. Okay, this will be known to you. Okay, but there are other regression algorithms also, XGBoost. Okay, fine. So there might be other regression also which would have given better results for you to perform the analysis. So the question came, sir, it's everything been doing in a 2 step only? Yes, it's been working in a 2 step only. Okay, and the question came, sir, what about the EDA part, sir? What will happen to it? We can do the analysis from our side separately, no worries at all. But if we get an idea, okay, this model is going to work better, just put here only, put a full stop here. No worries. Put a full stop here. Okay, then you can further perform your analysis and use this model for the performance. Okay, if you don't know which is model is going to do the perfection, then you are going to have a, here also this table will go give you a comparative chart also. You can save this model, this table, and you can use in your projects. Okay, we have done this analysis and these are the list of the regression models, and this is the errors which giving, and this yellow mark is showing, okay, GBR is going to be better suited for this particular data set. Okay, so it's gonna
So
help.
from
Yeah.
so my point is कि from the way of learning
Hmm.
particular methodology,
Hmm.
now we are actually using the tool
Hmm.
inside Python
Hmm.
to find out which is the best model, and
Hmm.
we are not going into the details of that. Because as a learner, it's very difficult to really understand all these modeling techniques. Like
Yes.
gradient boosting will also take a lot of mathematics
Yeah.
inside it.
Obviously.
So probably we need not spend so much of energy in terms of, you are from a business analytics background. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
need to understand what models are there and which is the best model out of that.
Yes.
है ना?
Yeah. Hmm.
So I think the approach of doing modeling will also change once this P with PyCaret.
Yes.
This is what I feel.
Yeah. It will definitely change. Okay. And if I also believe that we haven't heard till now the names of some models which has been shown here: Huber regressor, orthogonal matching pursuit, passive aggressor regressor, passive aggressive regressor. We know about just 3 to 4 models from our side. Okay, these are the usually when we do our ML projects, we do use those models. But yes, there are many other. You can see the list. There are many other models. Okay, so here we got an idea. Any other doubt? Please let me know. Yes, Ankita, please.
Yes, Nirmal. So, in order to does this library supports a feature selection as well? Like, say, if we have more than 100 features
Hmm.
at that point of time, like if at all we have to do the feature selection, like, does this library
It
also
will do.
support
Yes,
that?
if we are having many features also. Then, and see here in my data set, I haven't done anything. It comprises of category, it comprises of numerical, it comprises of different kind whatsoever. Okay, it may have date be whatever be the data type, it will analyze. Okay, this is the data type. Okay, this is having empty values, not empty, everything will be analyzed here in a setup. Okay, and it will consider, or it will consider, see, either you can prepare a data frame according to your wish, that this could be the features which we are looking for, important for the analysis, so go ahead with that. Here, if you don't give the features from your side also, then also it was going to perform the analysis, no worries, it will not give you any error that okay, ये तो date का format था, ये कुछ और अलग नजर आ रहा है, this is your numerical format, ये कुछ अलग नजर आ रहा है, वो सब कर लेगा analysis, auto analysis कर लेगा. If you are available with multiple features, या तो for some features are there, if you are having multiple 60 70, then also it will not give you error, it will, this setup will going to have a description of each and everything, and later you can compare the models. But only the point is, it will take lot of time if you are having a big data, huge data set. For example, I was working upon just previously 68,000 rows data. Okay, it took me around more than 2 hours for this compare model, and I haven't done any selection from my side कि मैं ये features ले लूँ, if I do take this features, and then only I haven't done anything to the data. I just put the data directly, whatever the data set, put it directly, बस उसने करा. लेकिन then also it did.
So can you select subset of the models?
Yes. So
Let's say,
okay, subset of the model, can we select? See, actually I'm just going to explore more about it. Yes, you already told that, can we have a subset? This is something which I am also looking forward for. Instead of comparing all the models, it's better I just have some 4 to 5 set of models, and then we can look out for the accuracy of them, and then out of 4 to 5 I can select anyone or
how
anything.
do we do, how do we do that? Let's say I want only a GBR and RF.
So, Balaji, can you go on mute, please?
Okay,
There's
see,
some noise coming.
yeah, okay. See, the point is, if you use right now, there is no command I have seen in the PyCaret that has been specific. I'm also looking forward to explore the same question which you did ask to me. Okay, but I haven't found any kind of such statements in which we are being specific to some respective models. Okay, so right now I'm available with this method, that is a compare model. Okay, and it's going to compare all the regression models which are available in the PyCaret. Okay, initially that is the work which has been understood by me related to this. I haven't found anything like specific. Okay, just take 2 to 3 models, in the models which are been available in the regression. Okay, either you can do one thing, this could be a better idea. I did what I did here is, from PyCaret regression import star. I guess this could be something which can help you. Instead of star, we can do one thing. Either we can take 3 to 4 models here only, and then we can perform the comparison. I guess this will be the better answer what you are asking. I hope you got my point what I'm saying. Instead of star, because star will take all the models. Do you got my point? You understood my point what I'm saying?
Yes. We have
Okay.
understood it
Yeah.
might be importing only those models
And then
for those.
from the regression, and then you can perform the comparison related to it. Okay, instead of star, you can take 2 3 models here only, and then perform the comparison. I think there is no separate solution here in compare models, so I guess here is the only solution. Yes, any other doubt, please let me know. Yes, Akash.
Sir, what does that figure represent? Means how it comes to the first one yellow and the means there should be some
Yeah, yellow, that
numbers.
means it's showing you can use this model. Okay, at the last, okay,
But
gradient
these,
boosting regressor, random state 5585. Okay, this is something, the best model which is been suggested by
this
the PyCaret.
But
this
sir,
produce
because
the
the
best
Yeah, this is the
best
best model.
values.
Yeah, best values.
yeah,
So
but the number like if you see the numbers like for GBR its MA is 2624,
Yeah,
but for the other
others
like
it is more.
XGB,
Other it's
yeah,
more, very more.
yeah.
Okay, so that
So
means we are having less error here. Okay,
okay,
okay, so that is why we can select this GBR model. This is the best model.
okay, okay, sir.
Yes, please unmute and ask.
Yeah, hi.
Yes,
So our original data has like seven columns,
yeah,
but after transformation we have 10. Like,
10, 10.
can I
Yeah.
see?
Hmm.
Yeah, see what are all the columns and has added and what kind of technique it has used.
See, what are the columns been added? Actually, if you want to see, I guess here it's not been available to see the models, because this is the analysis represented by the PyCaret is
Maybe
its
because of
own. Okay, it's its
uh,
own analysis it's been showing to you. Okay, its own analysis showing to you that this is the structure
one
I'm
hot
going to follow. This is the structure I'm going to follow. By seeing this data set, I'm going to perform one hot encoding. These are the ordinal features, these are numerical features, categorical features. Now if you want to check, okay, this is the transformation done by the PyCaret. Now let us, I want to see what kind of transformation did. That's what the question you are asking, na? I need to check the transformation, what it did over the data.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, so I believe that I think this is
I
certainly an
think
internal
because of
process.
it is one hot encoding with columns increases.
Yeah,
So I can see there are. It has used two. How many ordinal variables?
yeah,
In
Just
yeah.
between.
see. Just see how many
Ordinal,
ordinal variable. Ordinal variables are sex and the smoker,
yeah, and
right?
the smoker. Yes,
Okay. And numeric are
three:
your age,
age,
BMI, and children.
yeah, age, BMI, and
So that
children.
is
Yes,
these are
three, and there we are
this
having
is how
categorical values also. Okay,
category features.
categorical features. So 6 and 8. Okay, and maximum one hot encoding 5. It's gonna be
So
in apply.
so gender has got two, male and
2,
female, so
yeah,
that makes it one.
1,
And children were up to four,
4.
है ना?
Yeah, yeah. Children
Four,
is up
so
to
that makes it four minus one,
4,
three.
3.
So four, so that is how it probably sums it up.
Yeah.
Category features. I don't know. We will have to see the
So that's why I told
output
that,
of
okay,
that.
category. That's why initially when I was explaining my data set related to the children. So that is why it did. Okay, this could be the categories. Okay, it can
No, no,
make up
see, it's saying numerical features are three. So
3.
three are age,
Age. Okay, children.
BMI, and
Age, children,
children.
and BMI. Okay. And what about
So
the
it has
charges? What about the charges? Charges you have taken out.
chart.
Charges you have
Charges is a target variable, so
target
it won't be
variable.
taking that.
Hmm.
So these are not features.
So,
Charges is not a feature.
hmm.
It is a target column.
Is it?
Is
It
it?
is a
I don't
target
know.
column. Okay, that is the
So it
target
won't
column.
be this.
Okay, but initially in our data set, charges was also numerical value. All right. Now, if it do say what are with the ordinal, what are with the numerical, what will be the categorical from our initial data set. So ordinal values has been told that either we are having a gender thing and either we are having a smoker thing. Okay, categorical values. Okay, what would be the category? What will the category as we were shown in our data set? Either it is a region.
So
Is it a region? Region
that is,
4.
of course it has to be. It has to be this only.
Okay, smoker.
Uh,
Whether we are considering smoker also for the category? Yes,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yes, it
Okay,
has to be because it is
children.
like
Okay, okay, gender.
children is gone. Children has gone to the
Numeric.
numeric.
Okay, numerical. Okay, gender. Gender
Gender
also
is a
category.
category.
Okay,
Yes, it's
okay.
a
So
string.
we are having 3 categories. Done. 3 numerics. 3 numerics means because the doubt came, so that is just to make clear. Age, BMI, and the children. 3 numerics. Okay. Now ordinal values. What are these ordinal values means? What would be the
Order
ordinal
means
values?
it's something in order, which
Hmm.
actually they are not in order. Gender cannot be in order
Hmm.
because male does not come before female, and
Hmm.
similarly, even smoker, yes or no, it
Yes or
is
no?
not actually order. It is a category. It's a
Category.
nominal data.
It's a
It's a
no.
nominal data.
Yeah, it's a nominal data, but it has
So
created
it
two columns for the ordinal values
right
also.
because with encoding it does that because
Ah,
with encoding you'll say 0 and 1 it will
0
make
and 1.
something
Yes,
like
it with encoding it did. So we are having 3 features for the numeric, 3 for the categorical. In our existing data set, we are having 7 columns. One is the target, that is the charges. Okay, remaining was 6. So in these 6, we are having 3 numerics, 3 categorical, 2 is ordinal. It created some with encoding. It created some with the encoding part. Okay, so maximum on hot encoding it can make is 5. Okay, so out of them,
yeah.
I believe that 2 it did created from its side. Okay,
Actually
so
we'll have to
2,
do it manually and see.
yeah, we need to do it manually. Okay, so but we will do ahead some analysis will do ahead from our side manually also. Okay, but right now we are understanding what does a PyCaret can do. Okay, So the question,
Sir,
yeah, ask.
sir, is it fair that we can use this PyCaret library and in
Yes, it's fair.
uh,
It's
like
fair. It's been used. It's fair. It's been used.
in industry level
See,
project development?
in industry, or if any kind of project you do from your side, we do the complete machine learning project. Okay, everything from our side: data cleaning, pre-processing,
Yes.
and analysis, and all visualizations, and then all kind of test whatever you need to perform, and then finally you're going to take some models, and then you need to check your prediction, then accuracy, then classification report, and then everything you need to do from your side. Well, that is the fairest thing to do a project. However, again, I did told, if you are just want to have some quick sum up, okay, related to the work, that what could we have a better thing, better option. So this is something you can have a summing up from your side. Okay, and then you can, for example, it has been told that there is a huge data. Okay, one question asked, sir, there are having 60 70 columns, and sir, we are what अब क्या करना पड़ेगा मुझे मुझे कौन सा I need to apply once, for example, क्या हो गया, for example, my analysis is over, now I need to apply some technique over it. I need to apply some technique. अब टेक्निक क्या करना है, कैसे, आई एम जस्ट गेटिंग कंफ्यूज्ड, तो क्या करूं? बेटर टू यूज पाइकेरेट. तो पाई आपका पूरा आफ्टर कंप्लीशन ऑफ योर एनालिसिस यूज द पाइकेरेट, यू विल गेट सम समेशन, ओके, some summary, some analysis you will get. Accordingly you can approach ahead. Okay, so it's not suggested for every time, not suggesting, I'm not suggesting this approach every time. But our today's title is PyCaret. Okay, I need to explain you about this thing. Okay, this approach, so that is why, I hope this is something new for you
Yeah.
you guys also.
So this code is runnable. I was just checking in the internet. When if you give reg in the next line dot dataset underscore transformer, you will see the all 10 variables.
Okay, reg.
reg dot
Hmm.
reg is a model number. Dataset underscore transformed
Dataset underscore
underscore.
transform.
You will see the 10 columns now, which I think one of the participant ed transform ed.
Transformed. Okay.
Run this line. Probably it is.
Okay, I
You
need
have
to
to run
run
this.
all the complete code. That is what I
You'll
need
have
to
to
do.
run.
I need to
So
run all
you
the complete code. Okay, so then we are going to see.
तो सर इस PyCaret को हम ऐसे ऐसे मान सकते हैं कि इससे हम ग्लिम्पसेस मिल जाएगी कि हमें किस डायरेक्शन में चलना है।
इससे वो मिल जाएगा, इससे आपको डायरेक्शन
और
मिल जाएगा. Okay.
बाद में जब इंडस्ट्री लेवल पे करना होगा तो वैसे ही जैसे
हाँ
वो
हाँ
ट्रेडिशनल वे है
हाँ हाँ
वैसे
हाँ,
ही।
that is a traditional way. When you are going to work out for any project, तो traditional way you need to follow up. But however, with this kind of PyCaret, you can have a vision. Okay, क्या हो सकता है?
Okay, got it.
Okay, so it has been asked to me, sir, data set transform. तो ये बता रहा है यहाँ पे data set transform में
This will show you 10 columns, those 10 columns.
ऑलमोस्ट नॉर्थ, ये जो रीजन्स थे इनको उसने स्प्लिट कर दिया. Okay, regions has been splitted. Okay, and the smoker, क्योंकि only two values are there, तो उसने label encoding, it perform label encoding 0 1. Okay, with the smoker thing. Okay, in gender also it can be, we can have a label encoding for that. Okay, तो इन दोनों के लिए लेबल इनकोडिंग करके 0101 कर दिया. लेकिन यहाँ पर आपके पास 4 वैल्यूज थी तो लेबल इनकोडिंग लगती नहीं 4 पे. तो यहाँ आइदर वी कैन क्रिएट द डमी वेरिएबल्स बेसिकली. तो 1 हर्ट इनकोडिंग में डमी वेरिएबल ही बनाया है उसने. ये 4 जो है 4 डमी वेरिएबल्स हैं. Okay, so then it has been decided 0101 for it accordingly, or free charges, so as it is, it's been already available. So when we
नेक्स्ट लाइन में और आप नेक्स्ट लाइन में अगर एक ब्लैंक लाइन क्रिएट करेंगे तो सेल तो reg टैब टैब दबाएंगे तो यू सी द फंक्शंस अवेलेबल देयर. प्रेस अ टैब, डज इट शो यू द फंक्शंस? reg.tab डॉट के बाद टैब
tab
नहीं ऐसे नहीं टैब नहीं, वैसा टैब की.
ओके,
हाँ तो नहीं अरे डॉट पे रखने के बाद हाँ आप टैब दबाएं तो
कोड पहले से रन नहीं
it,
किया.
it shows you the functions available there. I'm just sharing it. Just I was doing it.
Okay. I guess यदि यहाँ पर वो run because already
ये आ गया ऊपर, अभी आया था, अभी देखिए आपने.
हाँ वो तो ये आई थिंक इन केगल पर तो ये आपको बताता रहता है ना ऑलरेडी. केगल पर ये आपको इंटेलिजेंस है दिस इज कॉल्ड एज इंटेलिजेंस। तो आपको पहले से पता है प्री डिफाइंड कौन से मेथड्स हैं जो कि हम यूज कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो आई गेस यू गॉट दिस थिंग डेटा ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड accordingly, I guess. Okay, so if I just put a tab here, ये बता दिया उसने, ठीक है। तो कौन कौन से फंक्शंस अपन यूज कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर, और इट विल गोइंग टू शो यू, ठीक है। तो ऑल दीज थिंग्स, सो यू गॉट दिस थिंग ना, ट्रांसफॉर्म्ड पार्ट, टेस्ट ट्रांसफॉर्म, ट्रेन्ड, एक्स ट्रांसफॉर्म, all this, okay, y transformed. All right, so these all you can this is intelligence, and in this kind of platforms, either we are using Kaggle right now, तो ये आपको बताएगा what are the possible things. Okay, so आपका जो था सर 10 columns I'm going to get, वो क्यों आए थे, the question came, और here we got that these are the 10 columns. Okay, so fine, comparison of the models हो गया, and I found that कि gradient boosting regressor is something important. तो फिर क्या करा हमने, create a model. Okay, we can create a model using GBR, हम model create कर सकते हैं उससे, just take the GBR. तो GBR ये आपको बोलेगा, you just need to give only the string value for your model. Okay, so GBR is a string thing, you can just take GBR from here. Okay, this is your GBR, whatever be the successful model here, just take it here inside the create model. Okay, so it's gonna create you the model. Okay, for the 10 faults, 10 cross cross validation, it performing cross validation for the 10 times. Okay, cross validation, that means it's going to take some sample of the data from your training data, and been performing the analysis over it कि इस पर क्या आ रहा है, मतलब 10 different samples ले लिए मैंने, और इस पर क्या क्या values आ रही हैं, ये जो भी errors हैं, okay, तो इन पर क्या values आ रही हैं, फिर उसने mean निकाल लिया, mean and mean and standard deviation for all those stuff, और बोला कि चलो ठीक है, this is how you have created your model for the GBR. If result could have been different, यदि आप कोई दूसरा मॉडल भी लेते हैं तो कोई इशू नहीं है, if you can take the cat boost also here, तो उससे भी आप मॉडल प्रिपेयर कर सकते हो, कोई इशू नहीं है, there's no issue, you can create other model also. Okay, and you can check कि क्या values आ रही हैं, what the values it's been coming. After that क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं, ये मॉडल मेरा बन गया, if I could have used it directly also, मुझे I could have used this model directly. However, I'm just doing the tuning of my model. Okay, so what does this tune of the model is going to do, how it's going to do tuning of the model. See, basically, when we are going to tune a model, it provides just one line function to perform hyper parameter tuning of any of the model which has been present in the PyCaret. We are going to perform hyper parameter tuning here. So I'm just going to use this one statement, that is tune underscore model. Okay, so it tunes the hyper parameters of the model which we have passed here inside the function using its own internal techniques, whatever be available. Okay, because the technique which it follows just known as some random grid search. Okay, with some predefined grids, it has been available to it. Okay, so it's performed the hyper parameter tuning for the model. Okay, and then finally it will give you the tuned model for it. Okay, this is my tuned GBR after tuning. Okay, again with the 10 cross folds only, now you can see that the previously my mean value was 2417, that means for all these folds. Okay, and now my mean value is 2439 and something. After hyper tuning also, I guess I'm not so much been away from my actual model. Okay, so I did hyper tuning for the model. It is not been mandatory that you also do. You can, once your model has been prepared, you can proceed ahead with some of the predictions, you can proceed ahead. Okay, so how many steps we have used here, how many steps we have used, just simply we have given our data. Okay, we have compared our models. Okay, we got one good model, and we have created that model. Okay, we have done tuning of that model, not mandatory, but we did a tuning of the model also, and we can plot our model also. This is how we can plot. It's going to show you, okay, what are the residues for the gradient boosting model, that is train r square and test r square. Okay, these values. Okay, so r square or r2, that means it's basically the accuracy. R2, we are taking this R2 value for regression. Okay, so it's giving you, okay, what could be the results which we get after your model has been prepared related to the training and the testing data. Okay, these are respectively the points which you are getting. All right, so this is the predicted value on the x-axis, and this is the y residuals on the y-axis. Okay, so this is the predictions. Okay, so I hope we are getting so much overlaps in our values. Okay, we are having not so much far, but in by seeing this particular diagram, we can see that, okay, this model is working good, because if we are having overlaps, that means, okay, we are not away from the prediction and the actual values. Okay, we are just nearby only, because you can see the green and blue, there are so much area which has been overlapped with each other, or whatever the points are, you are just been closer to those points. Okay, so this graph is telling you that, okay, when you are going to perform the analysis over the prediction and over the actual values, okay, this is something which you got by using gradient boosting regressor model. So that is why we told, okay, this model is fine to use ahead. So you created your model, you plotted your model, you can perform prediction with your model also. Sir, just do the prediction from our model. Okay, so here we are taking our tuned model, we are going to predict the prediction model. That means it's going to take your test data, and this is how the prediction occurs. Your, I guess your test data is having 402 rows, so it's going to perform the prediction for your all 402 rows which are available in your test data. This is what it's going to do, and this is the charges. Okay, you can see that. Okay, these are the charges coming. This is your charges, and this is the prediction. See, you can have a comparison also. Okay, this was 9872 and the prediction was coming like 10,000. Okay, this is 9800, your prediction is coming 11,000. 9800 prediction 10,000. Okay, so this is the charges, this is the predictions which you are getting by using this model, your gradient boosting model. Okay, and this is the actual charges, and this is the predicted charges. You can see. So it's ये आपको कंपैरिजन भी करके दे रहा है, दोनों का कंपैरिजन भी करके दे रहा है यहाँ पे. So this is why shouldn't we follow this approach? Why shouldn't we should follow this approach if you want to have some quicker analysis over our data set. That is the theme of the today's project. Okay, so if you are expecting, sir, हम बहुत बड़ा एनालिसिस करना चाह रहे थे इस पर्टिकुलर डेटा सेट का. ओके, और फिर आप यदि कुछ बताते हो आज कुछ डिफरेंट, मैं बिकॉज आई होप कि PyCaret वी डोंट नो अबाउट, और दिस इज ओनली वन, आई एम टेकिंग जस्ट रिग्रेशन, क्योंकि हमारा प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट, और प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट इज अ रिग्रेशन एनालिसिस. वी नीड टू डू द प्रेडिक्शन फॉर द चार्जेस. PyCaret can do classification, clustering एंड एनोमली डिटेक्शन ऑल्सो. इतने ही 3-4 लाइनों के अंदर कर देगा वो आपको सब पूरा काम. ओके, तो आदर यू कैन यूज these results you can use in your projects और whatsoever आप कर सकते हो. बाकी आप अपना ट्रेडिशनल वी आर गोइंग टू डू. अब ये यहाँ पर उसने प्रिडिक्शन करके बता दिया कि ऐसा ऐसा आ रहा था, ये देखिए ये एक्चुअल है और ये प्रेडिक्टेड दीज आर द वैल्यूज. ओके, एंड देन फिर हम क्या कर रहे हैं, वी आर गोइंग टू फाइनलाइज दिस मॉडल. ओके, मॉडल को फाइनलाइज कर दीजिए आप. Okay, that this model is something which I'm going to use in my further work. I'm going to, because I'm going to save this model also. Okay, so the thing is, you can finalize your model. That means this function is, it takes your trained model object and returns a model, that has been trained on the entire data set. So finalizing model means you are going to take the model which has been trained on the entire data set. Okay, whatever, I think 3300 something, this is your data set rows. Okay, so finalizing the model is going to take the complete model which has been trained over this data set. Now you can put any values for performing the prediction in case. Now once my model got finalized, okay, so this is the steps, these are the steps. क्या करा उसने? These are the steps it performed. Numerical imputation. ओके, एज BMI चिल्ड्रन. ओके, इम्प्यूटेशन यहाँ पर करा उसने, पहले न्यूमेरिक्स को लिया, फिर उसने कैटेगरिकल का इम्प्यूटेशन करा. imputation means we are going to check whether they are having any null values or duplicacy whatsoever. वो भी उसने पूरा checkout done. So it did a check for the numerical values, it did a check for your categorical values, it performed ordinal encoding, one hot encoding over the region. इस पर करा उसने, और ये बोला कि कोई भी हैंडलिंग मिसिंग वैल्यूज तो कैसी कुछ मिली नहीं, देयर वाज नो मिसिंग वैल्यूज अवेलेबल इन योर डेटा सेट. ओके, सो इट यूज कैटेगरिकल वैल्यू ट्रू. फिर क्या करा उसने, वेरिएंस थ्रेशोल्ड. Okay, it performs some variance, कुछ statistical applications it did performed over it. ओके, एंड देन आखिरी में इसने मॉडल में अप्लाई कर दिया, ये वाला मॉडल यूज करा है। तो ये व्हेन समवन आस्क्स यू सर व्हाट आर द स्टेप्स हैपेंड विद दिस मॉडल, वो क्या करा, क्या था इसने, क्या हुआ था, तो ये स्टेप आप भी करते, लेकिन वन बाय वन दिस स्टेप्स यू टू आल्सो डू in your making the models, मतलब आप by making this complete project separately by one go, traditional जो भी आप approach, what you say, this has been done by the PyCaret and this is the pipeline, इस जो पूरी pipeline में उसने जमा दिया कि ये सब करा है मैंने, उसके बाद I am going to give you result, ये मेरा final model है। okay, this is what I got। okay, उसके बाद now the thing is you can save this model। okay, so I'm just saving it, saved underscore model tune gbr, tune model I'm going to save with the name final underscore model। तो ये कहाँ जाके save हो जाएगा, here it will going to save ये final underscore model करके ये यहाँ पर save हो जाएगा in a pickle format। और आप चाहें आगे तो उसको डाउनलोड कर लीजिएगा, इसको आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं in this model। ओके, फिर आप अपने लोकल सर्वर पर लेकिन फिर वही प्रॉब्लम आ गई, लोकल सर्वर पे पाइकैरेट तो चलेगा नहीं, मतलब मेरे सिस्टम पे आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट व्हाट विल हैपन एट योर सिस्टम, मेरे सिस्टम पे पाइकैरेट नहीं कर रहा था, डिपेंडेंसीज इट्स नॉट गोइंग टू शो, मुझे नहीं बता रहा था वो, इट्स गिविंग एरर, दैट्स व्हाई आई यूज दिस थिंग। ओके, तो यू कैन डाउनलोड दिस मॉडल, ओके आप डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं इसे, ओके, एंड देन फर्दर एनालिसिस के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं। ओके, तो PyCaret से
when you download the model,
हाँ,
what actually comes along, the data also goes along with
no
it?
no no only this model only, when I'm going to download I'm going to get this pickle file, final underscore model.pkl।
Okay, it's a mathematical behind it. Only thing now we can predict using this model.
हम prediction कर सकते हैं इससे, we can perform the prediction using it। okay, so I guess we have okay, if you talk about this thing, fine, we are available with the tune model, no? okay, so if we have done prediction also, I guess here we have done predict underscore model, we've done the
Right.
prediction for the
No.
complete data।
Right. Now, let's say you now send me this model which you have downloaded, and now I have some data set, few rows. Then I can do prediction on that.
Yeah, you can do prediction order, but there is one thing is been required. I did try it for the prediction, and it asked me for the PyCaret because the complete approach has been done on the PyCaret itself. Okay, so it asked me that PyCaret is not available when I tried to do on my local host. Okay, and
I
that
think,
was
it is working on when you download it from Git. I just used my this thing Jupyter notebook. It is working.
Okay, from Git you have downloaded.
It's a PIP install. It is there. It is getting downloaded from the Git.
Okay. When I using pip install this, because I also
pip install git git plus.
Okay, okay, you're working with the git thing. Okay, because I did install here with this command.
Okay. This was giving a problem. Even I tried
actually, this is giving a problem. Okay, did it work for me? Okay, so Git, either I guess did cloning has been done or what?
Yeah, it is. I'll send you the command also.
Okay, because
in the message.
Because
I will drop it in the.
That will be okay, because for other participants also, because definitely if they're gonna use this command, obviously it will give the problem on the local host. Okay, so that is why
I'll put it in the chat box.
Put it so that others can also use it.
Restart, because 1 hour completed.
Okay, yeah, sure.